Hi everybody, so today we're looking at some more empirical formulas. So that's 2019 question 4e we're focusing on specifically. Now, you're told when 19.05 grams of copper reacts with nitrogen, 20.45 grams of copper nitride was produced, and we're asked to figure out what the empirical formula of copper nitride is. Okay, so if we're dealing with that, so that's going to be CuN. Okay, we must figure out how many moles of copper and how many moles of nitrogen are present. Okay, so let's have a look at that now. We'll delete that and we'll start off with copper. So our formula here for copper for number of moles is always the same as we've been doing before. Number of moles equals your mass over your MR. Okay, that's it. Okay, your mass over MR for copper. Now, look at your periodic table first, okay? And if you're looking at your periodic table, you're going to find, if you can see copper there, okay, which is going to be Cu, okay, it's going to be 64 there, okay? We write down 64 here, okay. Now, we're told that there's 19.05 grams of copper, so 19.05 here. So if I divide 19.05 by 64, 19.05, we're going to be left with 0.3 moles of copper, Cu. Okay, so put a little box around that. Now we'll do the exact same for nitrogen. So number of moles. Now this is a little bit trickier, but it's the exact same really. Same setup, okay, is our MR. So look, let's find out the MR of nitrogen fast. Okay, because we should be that should be fairly static, and that's gonna be 14. Okay, now we have to figure out the masses. Now we're told that 19.05 grams of copper reacts with nitrogen, and we're left with 20.45 grams of copper nitride. Well, conservation of mass, the law of conservation of mass states matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So that must mean the 20.45 minus 19.05, that remainder is going to be what we're left with for nitrogen. Okay, so we use 1.4 grams of nitrogen. Okay, because matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So 1.4 plus of nitrogen plus 19.05 of copper will give us 20.45 grams of copper nitride. Okay, so when you divide that by 14, okay, that's easy enough. We want to get our 0.1. 0.1 moles, and we're dealing with nitrogen. So look, let's put a little box around that there. Okay, now write out your copper and your nitrogen down here. So CuN. And if we're dealing with that, nitrogen there is the lower number, 0.1. Okay, so nitrogen is going to be a 1. 0.1 goes into 0.3 3 times. So we simply put a 3 down here. So the answer overall is going to be Cu3n. That's it. Okay, it's always a smaller number of moles dividing into the larger number of moles. Okay, and that'll give you your empirical formula. Okay guys, look, I hope that helped a small bit, and best of luck with them.